survive 3 to 4 years of academia, technique classes, essays, performances, and paperwork. We've made it through countless hours of ballet bar, leg swings, side bends, highs and lows, arcs and carves and volumes. We've transcended our cores, drank the skies, shocked our feet into pointing, grained, flowed, glowed, side core condensed, and deepened where we were before moving on. Our teachers and mentors have prepared us well for our transition into the professional dance world. And past all the imagery and clever phrases, I'll always remember them not by their classes, but by their personalities. This department really feels like a family, and it's largely due to the fact that we're on a first-name basis with all of our amazing faculty. I can truly say that on behalf of all of us graduating seniors, you have all become a part of who we are as dancers and people, and we hope to carry on your legacies wherever our feet or hearts will take us. We've all learned so much here during our lives at FSU. The past years have inevitably shaped who we are and who we will become. Through our work in the department, we have laid the technical and artistic foundations that we will continue to build through the rest of our careers. But even more importantly are the things we have experienced not just in the department, but in our lives in general. Each day, whether we made it to class or not, nailed a quad pirouette or not, passed or failed, listened or slept, has taught us something, even if we don't realize it. During our time here at FSU, we have all come in contact with so many people. Some of these people have become our best friends, people who have affected our lives for the better in ways that we can't even yet begin to fathom. These people are people who we will never forget. They're the ones who will someday tell stories about to our kids or to our students when they ask about college. Others are people we'll just stay in touch with for the rest of our lives, sending them a message or a call every once in a while to see how they're doing. And others are simply to remain strangers. People we briefly met in the dorms, or random people we passed on the sidewalk that smiled at us, or people we danced with in a club. No matter how big or small, we have all influenced each other's lives, forever altering the course of our destinies. Everything we have done here, no matter how important or insignificant, has permanently shaped the people we are today, even if only in the slightest bit. To me, this is what college is about. Not the grades or even the coveted degree. Because when it all boils down, those things are only ink on paper. The true essence of college, of life, is in the human experience. One of my earliest memorable experiences in the department was rehearsing for my first days of dance concert back in the fall of 2008, when we had rehearsals till 10 at night. I remember leaving Studio 405, completely wiped out from a rough day of classes and rehearsal, and admiring the hallway leading out into the stairwell. It's always a good 5 degrees cooler than the rest of the building. And it's almost completely quiet except for the comforting whoosh of the ventilation system. It's on the top floor of the building, and though the view of the parking garage and infrastructure facilities is not the prettiest by any aesthetic standard, the unobstructed view of the western sky is striking. It's the most secluded area of the building, and I vowed that one day I would sit there and watch the sunset from the quiet solitude of that lonely corridor. It took me 3 years to fulfill that vow. And at that very moment, as I watched the sun dip below the trees, the sun's last light scattering an orange-red brilliance against the skies, I realized the lesson in all of this. As much as we may become burned out, overworked, and tired of all the bullcrap that we deal with in our daily lives and in our classes, that we shouldn't take for granted our experiences here at FSU. Because once it's gone, you can never get the time back. We shouldn't wait until the last week of classes to recognize the people that we love and our experiences here at Florida State. Because at the final curtain call, no one is going to regret getting an A- in technique class. Not making that one audition. No, none of those things are really going to matter. What will matter are the experiences you had with the people that you love. So, as we leave FSU and the dance department, always dance, love, and live to the greatest degree